It's a young samurai, I smoke a spliff in the cut, then I pass a line to my bro. Don't fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches and a cup of that Joe. So it's just THC.
BB and Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Yo, look, people crazy, yo. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna say what it is. I don't care what they do for a living. I don't care how much money somebody has. I don't care education. You know, there's crazy people everywhere, yo, and they just do the weirdest shit. And they'll do some like really weird, out of the way shit, and they'll have all type of different explanations for it. That if you're not really paying attention, you'll look back and you'll be like, "Well, that makes sense." So there's a university, and it decided that they were gonna have cocaine fueled steroid cocaine. All I could think about is like Mad Max. I mean, yo, he's what the hell are they doing over here? I'm not trying to laugh, man. This is just terrible. They need to they need to be, I don't know what, something has to happen. But anyway, all I can think about is like Mad Max, like Terror Dome. Terror Dome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, anyway, so cocaine and steroid fuel hamster cage fights. And they've been doing it for quite some time. This is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. Anyway, so it's not a new thing. So the university has been carrying out bizarre taxpayer-funded experiments where hamsters are injected with cocaine and steroids before being forced to fight in state and cage matches, according to animal rights groups. Yo, this is some shit where, like, if somebody just like randomly told you this, like, yo, you know what they doing to the hamsters, right? you'd be like, what? You're like, you think that this person was on a cocaine and steroid fueled binge, and they were going berserk themselves. Like, what are you talking about doing to the hamsters? Hamsters? Anyway, the research in which hundreds of drugged up hamsters was pitted against non-drugged up rodents aimed to investigate the links between steroids and aggression in teens. Okay, first of all, I have so many issues with that one sentence. So many issues. But I'll just address the ones that's most prevalent, the biggest issue. So, you know that steroids and cocaine causes aggression. So, why would pitting them against non-drugged up rodents be a surprise when the drugged up rodents go ape shit? What I want to know. How you know that the drugged up rodents is like, that's like, how is this a test? You already know. Anyway, Animal Campaign Group Peta has blasted experiments as cruel and macabre and are now calling for criminal charges to be brought against Northeastern University, Boston, which was running the studies. They claim that for nearly 2 decades, hundreds of hamsters have had aggression promoting drugs injected into their brains before being placed in a cage with animals not on drugs, whereupon they were forced to fight. Look, man, see, it's like they just had beef with the other hamsters. Like they just was like sitting around one day, and one of the hamsters like flipped them the bird or something. It's like, you know what? I got something for you. And then they just put him in the cage with another hamster after they decided that that hamster had a drug addiction. The experimenters then videoed the fights. The experimenters then video the fights like a twisted sports style tournament and score the animals and how many times they bite or attack their opponents before declaring a winner and a loser. They are absolutely just tormenting these the ones that aren't getting any drugs, and the ones that are getting drugs are gonna have to go into treatment. This is crazy. A Peta spokesman said that since 1996, the experimenters have injected hundreds of animals with steroids, cocaine, and other substances, sometimes drilling into their skulls and injecting the drug straight into their brains. This is crazy. After one hamster is drugged and become hyper-aggressive, experimenters put another one who has not been injected with drugs into the drugged hamster's cage, exploiting the animal's natural tendencies to be solitary and territorial in order to force them to be aggressive in these contrived scenarios. That's crazy. They're cutting holes in the scalp, in the skull. They're drilling holes in the skull. Then they're drugging them, sending the drug straight to the brain. You know what? They need to not let actual drug addicts know that this is a possible thing. That's what they need to do. Because I could just imagine you have like some people that have real drug problems trying to figure out a way to cut a hole in their head because they have ran out of veins. Experimenters watched videotape and even scored the ensuing fights, rating the hamsters on criteria including how many times they bite, attack, lunge at, and trap the other animal. They then declare a winner or loser. What I want to know is, are they taking bets? Peta added, like a Twisted Sports style tournament, they force some animals to fight multiple times against different opponents as they advance with each win. Like I just said, I want to know, are they taking bets? I think they're taking bets on this shit. Seriously, I think that they were taking bets. That's what I think was going on. Like the mob is secretly behind this shit. They said it's in Boston, right? It's like the mob was secretly behind this shit. You know, they got that one guy in town that'll place bets on anything. Others are killed and their brains are dissected. Experiments have also been slammed by the Senator Jake Flake on his site Wastebook, which documents what he believes to be wasteful use of taxpayers' money. This is some of the most wasteful use of taxpayers' money I've ever heard of. This is worse than the freaking president going to freaking flying the vice president to freaking the football game that he knew that he was going to stay to in the first place, because at least hamsters didn't have to die. The site claims that the team has received more than they need to really like get somebody to, their editor, maybe he was like hitting the source, getting a couple of drilled brain drug use. The site claims that the team has received more than $3 million in findings since 1996 from the taxpayer-funded National Institute of Health. They need to stop giving this school money for anything. It added that the studies echoed what is already known about behavior issues studied by steroids and pointed out by many experts how many experts warn against drawing conclusions from humans based on short studies on hamsters. Okay, exactly. Basically, they just did all that to find out what we already knew from previous studies. The Wastebook site writes, the contenders are divided into weight classes and are pitted against each other in timed bouts. The challenger who scores the most points by making contact with his opponent is declared the winner and advances to the next contest. Unlike professional sports, the competition allows steroids use. There's no penalties, biting is permitted, and the contenders are not even human. It's all part of a tax-funded hamster cage match. It added, after 20 years of cage matching, it's time for the taxpayers. It's time to get taxpayers off this hamster wheel. Yes, puns. Peta, which has been campaigning on the issue since 2015. So this is not a secret. People knew about this. Are now claiming victory after taxpayer funding for the experiments have dropped. They have also filed a complaint with the Massachusetts District Attorney and are calling for criminal charges to be pressed against those responsible for the experiments, which they believe violate state law. A spokeswoman added, not only are these violent experiments cruel, they also appear to violate Massachusetts state law against cruelty to animals and animal fighting. I have no idea how this does not violate cruelty stuff. With that being said, I'm done with this right here. I am absolutely 100% done with this. What do y'all think about this? Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. #BronxBombers. What do y'all think about this? That's all I got on this one. I love y'all. Keep each other safe. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.